Hi, so this is the video for the second CAS interview. In this video, I'll go through the stuff I've done for CAS, for example, the CAS project and other activities. Some I'll go through in less details, other in more detail because of the number of photos I have. So the first thing I'll talk about is the CAS project, and we went to Nepal for the CAS project. So as you see in this photo, part of the experience was going to a primary school located in the rural Nepal area, and it's understaffed and under-equipped, and we were there to deliver some of the goods. Here we have also accomplished a lot of physical things, and for example, that we have to camp for 5 nights. We have to hike to numerous places. We've went to the Poon Hill, which is located at an altitude of around 3,000 meters, and all of that was pretty physically demanding. And and we have also, although it's not displayed here, we've went to an orphanage, and we've also went to another school that's located in a village, and in that village we also visited the local medical clinic. We've delivered some medical supplies to that particular clinic, and we've looked at how the whole thing is and how severely under-equipped that the village medical outpost was. And this made me a lot more aware of the global issues, and made me aware of the problems and the difficulties these people face, that they're not just living in poverty, but more importantly they don't have enough resources, and they do not have things to deliver to them that can help them. And I think this has helped me to realize the ethical impacts of the things we do and the ethical problems in today's society, and that is an eye-opening experience to me. Also, I've learned a lot more about the physical limits of my body because of the trek I've undertaken. There are a lot of sceneries I've never seen before, and that is also very eye-opening. And also, all the activities we've done in the different schools and the clinics and the orphanage have been planned by our whole team, and that showed a lot of initiation and planning, and also developing of new skills. For example, we've learned how to plan these sort of things and interact with people who don't speak our language. And on the other hand, that hiking for this much and to carry different things and to go to a foreign place to camp and experience a different sort of culture is not only eye-opening, but also developing a lot of skill and tolerance for all different kinds of things. The video we are seeing here is us in a local restaurant in Pokhara, and like many of the other meals, we are witnessing a local dance, and it's quite a nice place and it's very cool. Here we've visited a place in Kathmandu where there are which unfortunately was shaken by the earthquake, but it's a very historical place in Kathmandu Valley with a lot of local architectures, and we are looking at the rebuilding process. This is our final dinner there. So the second activity I'm going to talk about is STEM. We've done 3 competitions/projects in it. The first one is for EDB. It's still ongoing because there's still one more round. Here we went to a trip organized by the EDB as part of the competition. We went to Shenzhen and to different schools, and we witnessed quite a lot of things, such as taking part in a lesson with them in this massive hall. And I also seen a lot of architectures and sceneries, and it's not really scenery, but you get my point, how all these kind of roads and hardware and buildings that are a lot cooler than that in Hong Kong, and I think it's all been an eye-opening experience for me. This one is a garbage incinerator we get to visit. We've seen how Shenzhen is doing a lot better job in using technology and recycling, and this garbage incinerator, which burns a lot of garbage every day to generate electricity, all this is very cool, and it's not implemented in Hong Kong. So and even if we accept that there are some flaws of China, I think there are a lot more things we can learn from them. Yeah, and these are things that we are not seeing in Hong Kong currently. Yep. This is a scale or model of their whole incinerator, and it's massive. Yeah, and we've also went to a local like art thing and a farm. So here we are trying to build our own thing for the competition. The team's idea was to build a wheelchair that can go upstairs, because accessibility is quite an issue in Hong Kong, and we think that staircases, especially those in many hillside areas in Hong Kong and places where there are no elevators, are a big issue to people in wheelchairs. This one is about improving bus. Again, it's an accessibility thing, but this is a part of a different project. When I joined the team is taking part in this KMB renovation thing, and we basically went there and we tried to implement a system where we have sensors on the seats, and that can tell people on the deck below how many seats that are free on the top deck, so people don't have to go up the stairs and to check out how many seats are up there. And as you see, we're having a lot of fun, and also we're learning a lot of things about the bus and about using different tools to implement our things. We are improving things on the get-go, and that has been a very cool experience. This one is an MTR competition where we have to 3D print a community, and after that after designing it, we have to 3D print it, and we have to paint it and to model it, and then to make a presentation where we talk about how our community works, and at the end we managed to win an award. This one is the chicken soup tutorial programs. Unfortunately, I do not have a lot of photos of it because we are not allowed to take much, but here we are taking a photo with the organizer, and as you see, it's quite a cool place, and yeah, we had a lot of fun with the children and watching them learn. This is running. It takes a lot of perseverance because it's really physically demanding and tiring. And yeah, I've joined a few competitions like this one, the Mizuno 10 kilometers run, which I really liked. And it's quite a local thing. They have a festival where they distribute local food after they run. And I really liked the competition, and I had a really fun time with the people there and running in Science Park. Yeah, I used to run there when I was a kid, but coming back, it's been an entirely different experience. This is the real thing. This is the Hong Kong Marathon, and I think I did quite well, although I could have done better. I did 10K in 40 minutes. The life-saving thing, this is where we did the first aid, and we learned new skills, such as like helping people when they've broken bones and fractures. This is where we try to we learn how to do these sort of different first aid things, and the sling. Yeah, so I've done it with Nathan and Clement and James, and it's all been very fun. So overall, I think I've developed a lot of new strengths and areas. I've demonstrated challenge that have been undertaken and developing new skills in the process. I've learned how to plan and initiate different experiences, and I've committed to a lot of activities. As you see, that most of these activities last quite a long time, maybe even a year. Like the STEM thing is still going to go on next year, and we'll still have a few competitions to go through. And I've learned a lot more about global issues, and consider my ethics, the ethics in my choices and actions, and to work collaboratively, which I haven't been doing very well in the past. So overall, this year has been quite rewarding, and I really enjoyed doing the cast. Thank you.